Power concedes nothing without demand. It never did, and it never will. If there is no struggle, there is no progress.
NACA has been in the forefront of taking on major financial institutions and their predatory lending practices.
Okay, everybody, come on, we're going. Wait. Everybody, come on. Come on, everybody, we're going.
They entering private property.
Come on in, everybody, come on in. Bruce Marks.
Confrontational afternoon in and around the governor's office today.
Keep on going, Perry, take the line.
We're not doing the right thing. That sends the wrong message to everybody else.
They have gotten the message.
NACA is the nation's largest and most effective HUD-certified nonprofit homeownership and advocacy organization. NACA is the outgrowth of the Hotel Workers Union, Local 26.
Hear us clearly. We are union. We are Local 26. We are that fighting and winning.
The overwhelming majority of our membership are paying somewhere between 60 and 70% of their income towards housing.
We did the impossible by being the only local union to change the federal labor law against strong opposition. From our founding, this activist mentality is our DNA.
Strong enough to challenge the law, strong enough to change a stupid law that says we have no right to negotiate.
There are millions of hardworking men and women all across this country that might not know what Local 26 is, but will know what Local 26 is. And what we'll be able to do, those families will be able to do, is to be able to have a home.
NACA never rests on our past successes. Banks and lenders are always looking to maximize their profits by engaging in predatory practices at the expense of the working people and minorities. In the late 1980s, after years of research and preparation, we were the first to take spearhead campaigns against predatory lenders. While we coined the term predatory lending, it is the continuation of institutionalized financial exploitation, whether it's called loan sharking, redlining, payday lenders, negative amortization, and more. The fundamental issue remains the same, the taking from the working people to the wealthy. This is the continuation and expansion of the wealth disparity gap. In the spirit of Frederick Douglass, the struggle against predatory lenders began. The first target was the largest and most aggressive, Fleet Bank. They cut off credit to minority communities while providing lines of credit to loan sharks.
We're staying here to meet with
No, you're not staying here to meet with
Well, then you're going to have to arrest us.
In Georgia, where Fleet Finance is based, more than 20,000 borrowers think those sales look more like fins, the fins of loan sharks.
He calls himself a bank terrorist, but he uses words, not bombs.
NACA prepared for the crisis and moved quickly and aggressively in campaigns against the largest and most powerful lenders engaged in predatory lending practices.
They don't respect working people because they want to lend to their own. Ask Eddie Crutchfield, he's busy doing investment banking.
The group says it's a grassroots organization that uses persistence to force banks to change their lending practices. In Jacksonville, the bank they've targeted is Barnett.
We believe in confrontation. We believe in being at the banks wherever they go. We go to the analyst meetings. We go to their annual meeting. We go to where they make presentations. And we have a long attention span. We are the junkyard dogs out there. And once we grab on, we never let go.
In Boston, some 60,000 people are part of a nationwide lawsuit, charging that Ford pays kickbacks to brokers who steer customers into more expensive loans. Ford says they just pay brokers for their services. This man is also going after Ford, Bruce Marks. a community activist who has pressured corporations to make available more than $1 billion in low-cost mortgages. He says Ford is no different than a loan shark.
Ford is a loan shark?
Ford is absolutely a loan shark. Usury and exorbitant interest rates, very high fees, very aggressive collection practices, and a loan that you never get out from under. That's a loan shark by definition. That's what Ford does, and they're the largest ones.
We knew the financial crisis was coming since homebuyers were being lured into easily attainable mortgages. These mortgages were structured to fail as payment became unaffordable after an initial teaser period.
Without such controls, Fannie Mae...
Bruce Marks testified in Congress on September 12, 2000, being one of the first to predict the mortgage crisis.
Participation in these schemes by the GSEs poses potential risk for the housing and banking industry and for the economy in general.
Bruce Marks' prediction of the impending financial crisis was becoming a reality.
Well, predatory lending has come back with a vengeance.
On August 23, 2007, NACA announces a campaign against Countrywide at the National Press Club in D.C.
We're back. And now the fight is going after the biggest player out there, and that is Countrywide Financial.
Countrywide at the time was considered untouchable and the gold standard in lending.
They're demanding Countrywide save face and their homes by rewriting mortgages.
After confronting Countrywide and obtaining an agreement to modify mortgages, NACA targeted other predatory lenders.
The chant Main Street, not Wall Street. Angry homeowners today storming the Bear Stearns building in Manhattan.
Staying. Sure that they hear us. Let's spread out. And we're staying. If the government is going to do anything, they'll have working women and men who worked hard to buy their homes and to provide a roof over the head of their families.
It's an unprecedented giveaway of taxpayers' money. Why should our hard-earned money be used to benefit and subsidize the people that created the mortgage crisis?
NACA's advocacy, our aggressive, nonviolent campaigns against financial predators, hold the decision makers personally responsible for their actions.
We want her! We want her! We want her! We want her! The lenders say they don't want to modify loans because they're afraid of being sued by Bill Fry. Well, we say, Bill Fry needs to be afraid that people know where he lives.
NACA's aggressive campaigns resulted in legally binding agreements to modify unaffordable mortgages.
We're going to do a picket line around his house, okay?
NACA takes the risk and goes where no organization has ever gone. We created and managed Save the Dream events nationwide.
It's a last-ditch effort for hundreds of homeowners on the verge of foreclosure.
More than 1,000 people wait in line downtown in hopes they can save their homes.
Hundreds of thousands of people fighting to keep their homes from foreclosure. It's become a nearly insurmountable challenge.
You can see there are thousands of people. They're expecting tens of thousands of people here to get their mortgages.
Dozens of people are spending the night outside in the cold and rain, hoping to hold on to their homes. This is a lot.
And camped out in order to guarantee their spot in line.
Losing their homes. Thousands pleading with bankers today, hoping to catch a break.
You see people from different walks of life, all in the same predicament.
Across the country are converging on South Florida. They're looking for help to stay in their homes.
Very clear picture of the level of strain and suffering the foreclosure crisis is creating for families. Look no further than Daly City.
For a moment, we are inside the convention center where the NACA...
This could be the last chance of saving the place they live.
This facility is packed with people looking to refinance their mortgage and save.
Wow, Diana, look at that crowd behind you.
It's unbelievable, Michelle. Just take a look around. Look at it. Friday night, what are you doing? Look at what these people are doing, and they will probably sleep
Just
here.
the first stop for what is really a mobile servicing center. Plans are being made to take it on the road across the country.
This is the devastation that these banks have caused. No one should have to be sleeping here overnight, staying 24, 48 hours just to save their homes. And everybody who's tried to work with the banks has failed. And this is the consequence. This is like a war zone, and it's a war zone in America.
Over 250,000 homeowners obtained affordable solutions. This was achieved despite the opposition from the government and many others.
If it wasn't for NACA, I won't be this happy today.
I have a savings of over $600 per month.
Saving me $1,000 a month.
Savings over $500 a month.
I'm saving $636.
My mortgage payment used to be $2,235, and now they lowered it to $1,309.
There is a CRA protester who calls himself an urban terrorist who used those charges against a bank, harassed them for 4 years, went to a speech of the president of the bank at Harvard University, disrupted the speech, made this man's life miserable for 4 long years. Someone who graduates from college, goes to graduate school, goes to work for the Federal Reserve Bank in acquisitions and mergers, quits, goes into business, spends 4 years harassing a bank and a bank's president. Finally, the bank craters and gives them $1.4 million, gives them $200,000 to set up their organization. They now got 20 offices, lending $3.5 billion.
Name, huh? Bruce Marks.
True to NACA's fight for economic justice, we have created the only real opportunity for working people and those who are considered subprime borrowers to achieve affordable homeownership on the best terms in America. No down payment, no closing costs, no perfect credit, and always at a below-market fixed rate. In the wake of the financial crisis, NACA expands its purchase program. We partner with lenders in providing NACA's Best in America mortgage and operations. Bank of America is the largest partner, committing $10 billion to the NACA program. We continue that fight, having a workshop at the Ebenezer Baptist Church, Martin Luther King's church, to overcapacity with over 3,000 participants was an honor and a reminder of our roots.
You're here for a reason, just stick with it and they will get you where you need to be.
NACA provides the best mortgage in America.
It felt like a dream, and that dream it's been lived. I'm living it right now.
NACA continues to provide economic opportunities for working people with NACA's 15-year Wealth Builder mortgage, where homeowners can achieve equity and true home ownership in a short period of time.
0.05 interest rate for 15 years. It's a blessing. It's fantastic.
Also, the HOT PHA program, which provides a unique opportunity for Section 8 participants to move to affordable home ownership. All these programs are administered through NACA's state-of-the-art operations. We are determined to set the standard not only with the best terms, but with the highest level of member services. In this vein, we are always improving and enhancing our services to make them faster and more accessible. NACA believes in the principle that we are thy brother's keeper. We have won the battles over the past 30 years, and together we will continue to win the future battles for economic justice. With over 2 million members, we are a unique and powerful force as we act together to make fundamental changes in this country in support of economic justice for working people.
Just a moment. You need to see a counselor? Just a minute. Let me see if I can get someone for you.
So we ask people to volunteer in whatever way they feel comfortable. Part of the demonstrations, helping out at a Save the Dream event, helping in our offices, helping getting the word out.
We are a formidable force where there is no action that is too big or too small that together we cannot win. Welcome to the NACA family.